Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Zigzag, and today we're going to be building this Viking Lakeside build. If you guys like this content and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. If there are any future builds you guys would like to see, or you have any suggestions for these builds or future builds, please leave that down in the comment section below. All the input really helps me out, make better builds for you guys. With this build, I plan on making it in a super flat, and just for a little bit more ease for you guys, so you guys can kind of follow along a little bit better. And I won't necessarily have a block for block, but we'll have definitely a little bit of dimensions and a list of the blocks used. I'll also probably take periodic times to talk with you guys, give you guys pretty much the thought process behind why I'm placing the blocks when I'm placing them, and little things that will hopefully help you guys be able to improve your builds, as well as be able to make this one if you want to. I'll also have the world download probably posted somewhere in the comments, as well as there should be 2 other builds in there as well. And with that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and let's get into it. Hey guys, so here we are in my super flat. As you can see, this is the layout of the build. It has a pretty small foundation. If you guys need to take a screenshot or anything like that, write down the block numbers. But down here we have a 5, 7, 5, and then it comes up. You have 5 sets of 5, and then it's just mirrored on the back side and mirrored across, and you can just copy as you go along. These are all the exterior pillars. If we come over here real quick, this is going to be the blocks that are going to be used. I don't have the counts yet, but pretty much just a whole lot of spruce, because you're going to be needing a lot of the stairs, slabs, and fences. You'll also be using some moss block, as well as cobblestone, oak, and it's oak leaves, dark oak, some dark oak stairs, slabs, fences. We also used a little tiny bit of stripped mangrove for around the doors. We also use some white stained glass. We have deep slate, a bunch of deep slate. So we have just regular deep slate, and then the bricks with the cracked bricks, and then the stairs and the walls. For the roof, we use some waxed oxidized cut copper, some stripped warped stem, and then we did use a little bit of stone brick. Lanterns, chains, pots, a bunch of variety of flowers if you have them, some glowberries, and then just I put grass here. You guys will probably need to terraform if you're going to put this in one of your own worlds. But yeah, so first things first is we're going to bring all of these up by 5. 3, 4, and 5. 3, 4, and 5. And I'm going to do that real quick, and I'll pan back around when I'm all done. Alright guys, so once you have all those up by 5, we're going to just come through. In the actual build, I used variants between this one and Mossy, but I'm not going to worry about that on this one. But if you would like, you can swap some of these out with some mossy brick. But we're just going to come back and go ahead and fill all these in. And again, you can use mossy variant if you want. And you should have something like this. Alright, next thing is we're going to put the interior oak, And I'm gonna also connect all these spruce pillars at the top. So I guess we'll start with the spruce pillars. So just connect all these guys like so. And once I'm done with this, I'll catch up with you guys. Alright, once you have them all connected, we can come back with our stripped oak. And all you want to do is kind of just fill in on the sides of all the windows like so. And you can just leave this top portion open. So kind of something like that, right? So it'll look like this from the outside. And then you can do the same thing right here as well. And here. Alright. So that's how it's gonna look. And as soon as I'm done with that, I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, now that we're done with that, we're gonna come through and just connect the tops of the windows with the oak logs. So like that, right? And then like this, you can leave this space open. Like that. Leave that open, and do the same for all the other windows. Like that. And like that. Alright, and that's how that should look. Next you want to do is come in and you can just fill in all these with your oak planks. So as soon as I'm done with that, I'll be right back with you guys. So when you guys are done putting in the planks, you're going to want to go ahead and just fill these in as well, the bottom of the windows. Just like so. And if you want, go ahead and fill in right there. So boom, just like that. Next, what you're going to want to do is grab some of your stripped mangrove. And you're going to want to just come in here and place those down. And then again, over here on the back side. I didn't mention this earlier, but used a lot of iron bars for windows, especially in the base of the building, and a little bit on the upper portions as well. But yeah, you're just going to go through and fill in all the windows with your iron bars, and go ahead and put a spruce door like that on both sides. And I'll catch up with you guys as soon as I'm done with that. So the next thing you guys want to do is go ahead and come up in here and put in your archways like so. And same thing for here. And just go like that, and then just leave this part open. And you just want to go around and do that around the whole build. And once I'm done with that, I'll catch up with you guys. When you're done with that, it should look something like this. All the way around. The next thing we're gonna do is come in here and do the floor. You could do the floor however you want. This is just how I did it in the original build, but you guys can put in whatever floor you'd like. So I pretty much just surrounded the border with the mangrove. And then I kind of did one solid line all the way through. And I did one for each of the windows. Like so. And like that. And then all you gotta do is just fill in the rest with your deep slate bricks. And when I'm done with that, I will catch up with you guys. Alright guys, so if you did the floors the way I did, your inside should look something like this. Alright guys, and after that we're going to start on the roof. The bottom is pretty much done. There might be a couple things like adding some stumps on the ends that I'll come back to here in a little bit. But for now we're going to start the roof. And first things first is we're just going to come up in here. We can get it to place with our dark oak slab. And just follow it all the way back. And you want to make sure you have one overhanging, and then on the second one it's actually going to be two overhanging, and that's going to start that that A-frame overhang. So I'm going to follow this back. Like that. Alright, and then just do the same over here. Right, and then once you have both those like this, you should have something kind of like that. Our next thing that we're going to go to is actually laying in the warp stem. So this first one is actually going to go even with this guy. And it's going to go all the way back. Right, and we're even with this one. Okay, so once you guys have your first one, what you'll end up doing is pretty much just coming up, over, make sure you're coming out by one, and going up by two each time. And you're just gonna keep doing that until you get to the top. And once I have that done, then I will meet back up with you guys. Once you get up to the top, it's actually just gonna be this one log. It's not gonna be a two stack. And I just did this first half so I can show you how to do the spruce stairs and the trapdoors on the fronts. And then I will mirror it onto the other side. So pretty much what you're going to want to do is come to the front of these guys, and you're just going to kind of put this double stair deal right here on the front, like that. And like that. And then this top guy is going to be a little bit different. It's going to kind of go like so. So then you have this going on for it, and it's going to be like this on the other side as well. And then what you're going to want to do with your trapdoors is pretty much just fill in right behind where the stairs are at, like this. And that's what it should look like. Something like that. You're gonna leave this top one open because that's where the spine is gonna go. But go ahead and mirror that on the other side, and I'm gonna build up this other side, and I will catch up with you guys. Alright guys, when you're done, it should look something like this. Just like that. And now would probably be a really good time if you want to texture this with the copper. Go ahead and do so. I'm going to do that right now. Alright guys, and when you texture the roof, it should look something like that. You're going to want to come up here to the left side, and off of these three blocks right here in the archway, you're going to come up to the second level here, and we're going to go ahead and place these two here. And then go ahead and bring them up 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The next thing you're going to want to do is extend these out right there, and then come right here and extend this guy out and extend it by 1. So just like that. All right, we're going to repeat that over here. So on the same side, but here in the back, off of these 3 blocks, we're going to come up here to the second shelf, right, and put one here and one here. Double check. Yep, that's right. Okay, so we're going to bring those up by 5 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then go ahead and extend out like that. And then one more here at the top and bring it out by 1. Just like that. Thing you're going to want to do is come over here with your dark oak planks, extend out by 1 so you're even with this guy, and then come right here and make sure it's flush. Right, so here it's flush, and then right here, so you have this kind of overhanging effect. Same thing over here. Alright, and that's what you should have by the time you're done. Alright, our next step, it's going to be to take your stripped spruce logs. Actually, go ahead and take a stair, and you're going to place the stair right here. We're going to remove this guy, this guy, this guy, and these 2 here. We're also going to remove these 2, these 2, and these 2. So just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come inside. I'm going to drop these down. Right, so we're pretty much flush here. Actually, you can go ahead and drop this down 1 more. And then go ahead and take your spruce stairs, like so. Then you can come in here and actually go ahead and replace this guy and this guy. So you're left with something like this. So we're pretty much going to do the same thing over here. We're going to place a stair. We're going to remove this guy, this guy, this guy, this one, these 2, these 2, and I believe these 2 as well. Alright, come inside, drop this down, drop this guy down, one more, so we're nice and flush. Place our spruce stairs, and go ahead and remove this one and this guy. So just like that. Next thing you're going to want to do is come in with a chain. Let's see here. Yeah, so 1 here, and then drop down, put your torch or your lantern, and repeat the process over here. Alright, and now you can go ahead and add your iron gates. Then on this front part, go ahead and add a spruce stair, like so. Same thing over here, spruce stair, and your iron gates, and iron gates. Alright, and those should be the 2 little outcroppings you got. You can come up in here and go ahead and put your balcony, I like to turn and make it so it looks like this. Same thing over here. Just like that. And then for extra detail, you can add a barrel, or barrels I should say, right here at the bottom. Kind of got to get right over the top of it, like that, like that. So you have that, and then also you can go ahead and add your polished black button to it right here at the top, like so. And you can add your spruce little tabs here at the end, just like that. Once you're done with these outcroppings, the next thing we're going to do is come up in here. We're going to knock these open, and we're going to start the tower. So the tower is going to be based off of these two pillars here. And what we're going to do from here is actually bring these up 16. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So just like that. And go ahead and copy it over here. Like so. So you should have something like that. Alright. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is grab some spruce slabs. Like so. And then on this level, the second row, you can go ahead and put one here, and then go ahead and put 3 in front of here, 1 here. Go ahead and break these, and you're gonna come back 1, 2, 3, so 3, and then you're gonna have 1, and then 3, so 1, 2, and 3, and then do a 1 like that. Go ahead and break these guys like so. Oh. And then do 1, or actually, yeah, so you're gonna have 1 here, and then you're pretty much gonna drop this back 3. So you should have this kind of semicircle where it's a 3, 1, 3. This will be 1, 3, 1, and 3, like so. And then let's see, right here, actually you could break this guy and break this guy, and we're gonna fill this in with some planks, and then swap back and go ahead and fill this guy in like so. Alright, so you should have something that looks like this, all filled in. Alright guys, so once you have that, the next thing you're going to want to do is come up right behind your spruce planks and tower up with some oak planks on both of these guys directly behind them, like that. Alright, you're going to do a spruce plank again. This one's going to go all the way up the same level as the other guys. Same thing over here, like so. And then right here with oak again, And the same with your oak. Then what you're going to want to do here is go ahead and break these. So this guy will be oak. And this guy up. And we're going to do oak again right here. Like that. Go ahead and break these two. Come in with your spruce. Like so. Go ahead and make it level with these guys. And then drop back down here and break that for a little doorway. And you guys should have something that looks a little like this. Alright. So now, what you're going to want to do is come in with your spruce planks. And we are going to pretty much fill in this whole area like so. Like that. These guys are a little different. You're going to go here like this. And then come out one like that. Right? And this will be the same as the other three. Like that. So you kind of have this shape going on. You're also going to add one here. And one here. Like that. And then go ahead and fill in this guy. Like so. So it should look like this. Right? Okay, so once you have that, you're going to go to your dark oak slabs, and we're just going to do a trim with our dark oak. Like so. And then it should look something like that. Now we're going to grab our dark oak stairs and some moss and let's see here, and some berries. Go ahead and replace that. Okay, so now we're just going to go around like so. Like that. Like that. And we're going to take our moss and just fill in between those guys. Now we take our spruce trapdoor. Go ahead and close it. Like that. And now you got a nice plant holder for all your berries. Like that. Like that. And like that. Also under here, for some added detail, you can grab more barrels, and I usually do it like right here. Whoops. This one you might actually need to be below it. Yeah, like that. I just do all the spruce pillars with these guys. Spare your oak ones. So like that. And you kind of have this cool kind of arch design. And when you're done, you should have something that looks like this. Alright guys, the next step is to come up to the inside of your tower. We're going to come up 3, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3, like so, just behind these dark oak stairs. 2 and 3. Like that. Like that. And we're going to put these little caps. Like that. Alright. Now, you want to grab your white stained glass. Yours is going to look a little different than mine. Unless you're using the Flip texture pack. He has a free one on Curse. I really like the glass on there and some of the textures, so I use this guy a lot. And you should have something that looks kind of like this now. Alright guys, once you have this in place, the next thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and double stack your planks on here, like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do another dark oak trim around the top, just like, oops, like this. Whoops, like that. So now you should have something that looks a little bit like this. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is come in with some stairs. Whoops, not there. Place your stairs in the middle, like so. And then come back with your spruce trapdoors. And we're going to go like so. So you should have something that looks like this now. So once you guys have this, what you're going to want to do is come to the inside. You're going to want to place like that. Go ahead and break these. And place like this. And break that one. So you're going to have this kind of going on. And then the same thing here. Break those. And here. Break those. And here. You're just going to break those. So now you have something like this. And what you're going to need to do is go ahead, place a stair on top of all these, like that. And you should have something that kind of looks like this. Alright guys, once you have this, the next thing you're going to want to do is go to the inside. You're going to place and go up 2. Go ahead and break that, place, up 2, break that, place, up 2, break that, place, up 2, break that guy. Now you're going to want to get your deep slate walls, to be specific. Let's see. Go ahead and put these on the tops, like so. And then you're going to do the same thing again. So place, up 2, break that, place, up 2, break that, place, up 2, break that guy, and place, up 2, break that. And then for right here, you can go ahead and just add a dark oak slab. I usually place deep slate wall, and then we can add a lantern, like so. And you guys should have something that looks pretty similar to this. And if you guys want, go ahead and just grab some of your copper, come back up to the top, and just kind of randomly dot her in there if you can. Let's see here, just for a little bit of texturing. Like so. And like that. Alright, and now she's textured. Sorry guys, I kind of messed up on this top bit. You actually are going to want to go ahead and put your dark oak stairs first. And then that. grab your wall real quick. And there you go. So now you should have something that looks like this. Sorry about that. Next thing you want to do with your walls to kind of add a little bit more support, because this kind of looks a little funny. Go ahead and take your deep slate walls and bring them up the side here, like so. You can do the same over here. Oh, we broke one too many of these guys. Just go ahead and fill that back in. Make sure it's not over here as well. It is. Like that. Yeah, that's what you should have. Alright guys, once we have our tower in place, we're going to have our stripped warp stem. You're going to want some deep slate bricks, and then you're going to want your white stained glass. So first thing we're going to do is come in right here. I'm going to put 2 like this. We're going to go like so. We're going to take this all the way up to the top, like that. And then we're going to come back down on both sides with the white stained glass, like so. Alright, so you should have something just like that. You can go ahead and grab your spruce door, like that. Maybe grab a chain. Drop it down like 3 and slap a lantern on there. Just like that. Once you have your white stained glass in place, all you gotta do next is grab your dark oak fence gate and come here a little bit sideways, place that down, grab your deep slate brick. Oh, might have to, whoops, shift click it, like so. Then do another one, whoops, and do the same over here. So kind of from the side, shift click, from the front, and then just do a regular fence right here, but you'll have to shift click again. So just like that. That'll kind of be your balcony gate. The next thing I'd like to do is, let's see here, we'll grab some spruce stairs, and then so right here off of this window here, we're just gonna come up. We'll place a trapdoor and our stairs, and kind of just do this all the way up. Like so. I'm going to leave this open, and we'll shoot down the back. I'll fast forward and I'll meet you guys back when I'm finished. Alright guys, I'm all done with the trim. This is what it should look like when you're all done. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add the spine on the house. So I'm just going to step 1 back, put a deep slate wall down, and then you'll go 3, and then another wall, and you'll continue that all the way down to the end. So I'll get back with you guys as soon as I'm done with that. Finish adding our spine. So pretty much you have the pattern, just place 1 deep slate brick right here, and then 1 of your fences here, And you're just going to do the 1 3 1 until you get right before the tower. And it's just going to be 2, then 3, then 2 again. Then you're back to the 1 3 1 pattern. Then what I also like to do is grab some lanterns and not necessarily spam them, but kind of just put them in strategic places where we'll get the most efficiency and it'll also look good. So something like that by the time you're all done. Alright guys, so after we're done with the spine, we're pretty much going to be working on the chimney. So what you're going to want to do is come to the center of this outside, and we're going to go ahead and knock this guy out, kind of like so. Go ahead and remove this as well. You can leave this if you want. But here on the inside, we are going to add a lot more deep slate. Go ahead and put like this, and like that. Clear this out as well. Just fill this all in like so, and then let's see here, go like this and like that, and we will put a deep slate slab right here at the top, like so. Alright, so then out here you can go ahead and break these guys. What we're pretty much gonna do, actually all of these guys, is gonna fill in the back of this guy. Like that. And we're just gonna start kind of building this up. Like so. Break all this. So you kind of that you can replace. Go ahead and replace these guys if you want. We're gonna keep building up. And go ahead and go here. I think right about here. Go ahead and go to a 2 like that, and then a 1 like so. So your chimney should look something like this, and then what you can do is come back in with some stairs. Like that. Maybe even go ahead and break some of these for some texture. Maybe like right here. And let's go ahead and do one more right there. So I'm gonna kind of have a little bit of texture. You can also come in with some cracked deep slate just to add a little bit more texture. And then up here at the top, what we're gonna do is get a campfire. Go ahead and place your campfire, and then do spruce trapdoors all the way around her, and then come back up to the top and do a wall right on the top, just like that. Chimney in place. We're gonna go ahead and fill up these walls here, and we're pretty much just gonna go for a Tudor style. So just right off the top of here, I'm gonna grab oak and bring it up all the way to the top, Go over one space, bring it up. Like so. And just like that. And then you're going to do the same thing with your strip spruce. Like that. And then on these ones and the edges in particular, go ahead and do one log out like so. Then go ahead and bring these up to the top. Like so. Alright, I'm going to do the other side and then I will catch up with you guys to do the actual windows themselves. Alright guys, I just got done doing the other side of the house. The first thing you're going to want to do is grab some polished buttons and put them on the front of your logs. And then for our windows, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go ahead and break 2 of those. And then you do 2 on each side on the spruce. And then 2 more on the actual oak. And then fill those in with your iron fences. So you should have something like that. And we'll go ahead and do that on the other side so you can see it again. Again, grab your buttons. And then up to the top. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Break those. Make sure you're the same across. And then 2 here and 2 here. Like that. And just like that. So now what you can also do here is go ahead and grab some more moss. And some more berries. And we can do the same thing we did earlier. Kind of go like that. So that way the sides are kind of in. Place your moss block. Grab your spruce trapdoors. And boom. And you can do that on the other side as well. Like so. Trapdoor, trapdoor, and trapdoor. Alright guys, it's a little dark in this area, so what we're also going to do now is come to the top here. I go back 3 to this guy. You can drop a deep slate brick wall if you want. Then go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And put a lantern. Kind of brightens the area up a little bit, while that's more lighting down here as well. Same thing. Just come back to the third one. Put your deep slit wall. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And lantern. And this is what it should look like when you're all finished. Alright guys, now that you are done with the wall, I kind of messed up here. There is supposed to be one more log right here. And put your button here. And let's go ahead and put 2 lanterns just like that. Give us some light, and we'll repeat that on the other side really fast. So block here, grab that, and then lantern and a lantern. So just like that. What we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna build this little addition outcropping that's on this right side. When you come down, you're gonna go ahead and come from this pillar here and count back 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're gonna go out 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then place just outside of that. Right? So then go ahead and do another one here, and these are both gonna go up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then come in here with your iron gate or iron bars, and that's what it should look like. Alright, guys, so now that you have this in place, now we're going to go over 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then place right here and here, and then do the same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then go ahead and fill this in. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab some spruce, or these spruce stairs, and we're gonna kind of do this number. So gonna be hanging, then do upside down like that, like that, and kind of do the same from here, except right here, like that. Like that. And you're gonna leave it like this for now. If you want, go ahead and replace this guy. Or if you want, you could even probably do this. That probably looks a little better. So then right here, what we're gonna do is grab our spruce log, like so. Go all the way to the end, and just one past here, and then go ahead and finish doing this. It's going to just be kind of an outline with the spruce stairs, and then one over, so it's overhanging, then go like this, and like that. And then you can do the same thing from back here. And if you want to, break this guy and place it like that. And then what you're going to want to do is just go ahead and fill this all in with your dark oak stairs, like so, and do it from this side as well. Alright, just like that. And if you want to, you can fill this in as well, just to make it more archway looking. Kind of gives it that nice arch. And then what I like to do, oh, actually bring this out one more, like that, like that. Go ahead and put your button on them before you forget. And then yeah, same thing. So probably 3. Then do 2 of these guys and a lantern. Same thing over here. So go 1, 2, 3. 2 of these and a lantern. There you go. And now what you guys want to do is grab some of your mossy cobble, some regular cobble, and the moss block. And some of you guys probably already gonna know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna just go ahead and texture this a little bit. So what I like to do is lay down your moss, like so. Then come around with cobble. Maybe do one more mossy cobble and some more regular cobble, kind of make it a little more random, like that. And you're gonna do this for this entire stretch here. So, all right, guys, and when you're done, it should look something like this. So, pretty much, if you guys watch Hermitcraft, Grian actually does this on one of his castle builds, and I thought that looked kind of cool, and thought it'd be a cool floor gradient. But speaking of texturing, there's only a couple more things to add. If you guys want, just grab your pot and any kind of flower of your choosing. I really like this guy and this guy, and why not just regular poppy? Okay. So go ahead and put flower pot there, 2 here, and 1 right there. So you can go like that. We'll just do these guys. We'll go 2 pink and we'll go 2 red. Just like that. And there you go, guys. The build is pretty much complete. If you made it to this step, thank you guys. And we'll go through the walkthrough now after I do a quick little spin around and show you guys the build real fast. Hey guys, thanks again for watching the video. If you guys like this content and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. It always helps me out. I just want to say thank you very much if you guys made it to the end of the video, and thank you for the new subscribers. Yeah, now is about the time I go ahead and do a walkthrough and kind of show you guys what the interior kind of looks like. So right here, when we come through the front door, kind of have this main living area. Get yourself a map table and some smelters in your fireplace. You also have some storage here, and then these are actually paintings, but this is I'm using Whip's texture pack, so that's why they look a little bit different than maybe stuff that you have. Yeah, the little map of the area. If you come through here and at the bottom, we got ourselves a bedroom with a couch and another painting, and some storage, barrel down here, just some bookshelves and stuff, and then obviously your end chest. We got the upstairs right here, where we have our enchantment table, of course, grindstone, end chest again, barrel for extra storage. You also have your cauldrons, some more storage, your your brewing stands, and just some mild decoration. Again, some more pictures and stuff for just a little added flair. If we go up here, inside of the tower, we have a variety of flowers and stuff. All connected with chains and some oak leaves as well. Also, the top of here is also decorated with oak leaves and some of the glowberries. But if we come here to the top, kind of just left this open. You guys can put whatever you want up here. I'll speaking of that, I have the link down in the description for the world download. So if you guys want to download this world and play survival on it as well, feel free. And then we just have our balcony here. You can kind of look out at the lake. Then one more place to show you guys. It's actually back here. So go back out the front door, or there's the back door on the other side of the building. Obviously we have this little add-on area, and then back here I kind of just put a little wheat field. You could probably put like carrots and potatoes over here or something. This also kind of goes back over this way, and I made a little path. So eventually you guys can go down here and mine and stuff. And I just want to say thanks again, guys, for watching the video to this point. And I'm very appreciative of all the support that you guys have been giving me. It's actually been a lot of fun getting back into building. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.